Trump 2024 National Press Secretary Karoline Leavitt. Karoline, we heard a lot in that soundbite. That one man said Trump should be eliminated. I guess Ryan Ruth was listening. This kind of talk, it has to stop. I want to ask you first, Karoline, how is Donald Trump doing after a second attempt on his life? And do you expect the violent rhetoric from the left to stop anytime soon?
Remarkably, President Trump is doing better than ever. I was with him for most of the day yesterday. He is steadfast in his determination to win this election and to save this country. And the more they go after him, even attempting to take his life, the more President Trump believes in his mission to make this country great again. So he's doing well. He has asked the Secret Service for more resources, more protection. I think after 2 attempts on his life, it's become very clear that he deserves the highest level of protection possible for any protectee. We hope that will happen. And, you know, President Trump is continuing on. But you're right to point out the dangerous rhetoric from the left. There is only one candidate in this election who has had 2 attempts on their life, and that is President Trump, not Kamala Harris. And it's because Kamala Harris and her entire campaign slogan is that President Trump is a threat to democracy, which is not true. President Trump is a dictator, not true. And unfortunately, lunatics like the gentleman who put his rifle through the fence at President Trump's golf club on Sunday are emboldened by that rhetoric that is coming from Kamala Harris's campaign and the Democrat Party.
Yeah, I want to show you this. This was CNN's coverage of the second assassination attempt and quickly spinning what happened to accuse Trump of using this for political gain. Take a listen.
And it's interesting, S.E., as Amisha just said, the Trump campaign is seizing on this apparent assassination attempt as a way to rile up his base.
What's your response to that?
That's absolutely pathetic and disgusting, but leave it to the mainstream media, who has been peddling the same lies as the Kamala campaign, that President Trump is this existential threat, to point the finger at the victim. And that is disgusting. And I would hope that CNN will start to call out Democrats who they have on their network often. We put out a release yesterday, I actually have it right here, showing all of the statements that have been made by Democrats saying that President Trump is an existential threat to our fundamental freedom. Joe Biden saying it's time to put Trump in a bullseye. These are the statements from the leaders of the Democrat Party that have fueled, again, deranged lunatics. And Kamala Harris, the onus is on her to go to a microphone today and to denounce her party's rhetoric, to say the truth that President Trump is not a threat to democracy, because that is the truth, and to fight this election on the issues that matter to voters at home: our border, our economy, foreign policy. Those are the issues President Trump is talking about every day on the campaign trail. Kamala Harris needs to do the same. Enough is enough with this violent rhetoric that has led to real violence and now 2 attempts on President Trump's life.
Yeah, and I know Trump has a town hall in Michigan tonight. He has a rally tomorrow in New York. I know you said that he has asked for additional security. Do you know if he will get it, and if will that Secret Service be in place, additional security be in place, especially for the rally in New York?
All I know right now is that President Trump has repeatedly requested more resources for his detail. But nevertheless, our campaign will continue on. He will be in the town hall for Michigan tonight. He will be in New York tomorrow for a big rally, and continuing on throughout the weekend with many more events and rallies. President Trump is so courageous. He's putting literally his life on the line to fight for this great country. And it is truly inspiring to see a man who has faced so much adversity: 2 fake impeachments, 4 fake indictments, endless lies and smears, and he's supported more from the American people than ever before, because they are waking up to the truth that President Trump is the man that we need to bring this country back to greatness, and their lives of the American people in this country were better with President Trump in office than they are today under Kamala Harris. And that is why the Democrats don't want to talk about the issues, because they're losing on the issues. In every single poll, Kamala Harris is down on the economy, down on immigration, down on foreign policy, because she's been a disaster over the past 4 years. So that's why they peddle these dangerous lies about President Trump. But again, it needs to stop. It needs to stop today.
Absolutely. Karoline Leavitt, thank you so much for waking up early and joining me. Appreciate it.